Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Today I want to do a video about Joanna Gaines. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her. She's one of the stars from Fixer Upper, and I thought that was one of the coolest shows growing up. And I got this really cool magazine, and I was reading actually about Joanna Gaines in it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but she's really built herself quite the business empire. I'm not even kidding here. She is actually going to be coming out with her own TV network called Magnolia. Her own TV channel called Magnolia TV. They partnered up with, I guess, the Discovery Channel to do that. And I haven't really seen a lot of her on TV or heard a lot of her since she took a break from Fixer Upper. I think it was 2018, it's quite a few years ago, it seems like. Not only is she opening her own TV network, but she's got a bunch of books she's written, apparently, and some best-selling books. She actually owns her own shopping complex called Magnolia Market. And it's at the Silos, apparently. And it's got a bakery, garden shop, and food trucks. And then she has her own home decor line on top of that. I mean, this woman has 5 kids and is doing all that. I don't know how she has the time with kids to do all that. I mean, she's got to be quite the entrepreneur. She and her husband, I guess his name is Chip Gaines. But, I mean, how? How with 5 kids? I mean, I just don't know how she manages all of that. I mean, I don't know if any of you have ever babysat, but it's hard to get much done when, especially young kids are around, and I think she had a baby a while back. Can't remember. But 5 kids. I'm kind of blown away that she could do all of that. And they're actually worth $20 million. And in the magazine I read, it said if they go about this right, they could triple their money to $100 million. And honestly, I think really the next business she needs to build is a bank to hold all her money the year. That's my honest opinion. To have that many businesses and to have touched that many have that many successful businesses as an entrepreneur is kind of incredible. Girl needs to slow down. She's making the rest of us look lazy, clearly. But no, I really admire that. That's kind of quite something, especially, when I read it, and I knew I liked Fixer Upper when I saw it, and then I guess they're gonna do a reboot of it on Magnolia TV with some other shows, and I don't know how between Fixer Upper, hosting her own TV show and running a TV network, having best-selling books, having a shopping complex, and her own home decor line, and kids, she's gonna do everything. That's nuts. But hey, power to her and her husband, because I have to say, that's quite something. So I was reading that, and the more I read, the more I admired her. I have to say, that's a power woman right there. And in case you guys don't know who I'm talking about, this is actually one of the shows, one of the rooms, I guess, from Fixer Upper that she designed. As you can see, it's not just kind of, it is really good looking. I want to sit and read a book there, that's for sure. And then this is one of her cookbooks, I guess. Either that or a magazine article she wrote. And those cookies look pretty yummy too, let me tell you that. I could go for a chocolate chip cookie right now. And then here's a book she wrote on, a guide she wrote on home design, which I thought was pretty cool. then there's another one of the rooms she designed on Fixer Upper. And let me tell you, I want to sit and eat at that bar stool. I mean, I think bar stools always look cooler than a kitchen table, especially when you're young. Like, I can picture as a little kid, I would have wanted to sit up on that bar stool and have my breakfast, so I felt all kinds of grown up, you know? Just so I felt grown up. And then the plants are pretty cool, too. I mean, I'm not much of a plant mom. Never kept a plant alive. I'd like to be a plant mom. And that stainless steel fridge, like, I want that ice maker. I like that. Well, my mother has an ice maker, but I want that particular fridge. It just looks nice. And I mean, the homes they design, they look immaculate after they design them. Whether they stay immaculate, I don't know. Because if you're a family, you know, you have a family, you can picture everything getting misplaced and moved, and won't look immaculate for long for some of the homeowners. And then that's Joanna Gaines and her husband. That's a picture of them in case you guys don't know who I'm talking about. That's actually the photo I was looking for in particular. Then that's Magnolia Market, actually. And as you can see, it's near the silos, at the silos. And I guess it draws in a lot of tourists. And that's another one of her books, her cookbooks. But I mean, that's like some of the stuff that I found on her when I took to the internet to kind of research her a little more. Because after I read the article in U.S. Weekly that my grandmother gave me, she always sends over magazines for me. Because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I like to read them with my breakfast and things. Sometimes you don't want to read a long book when you eat breakfast. Sometimes I do. It depends on the day, but I like to read a good magazine once in a while, you know? I don't think I'm the only one. And, you know, usually I think you have a stack of magazines by the bathroom, you know, in the bathroom by the toilet. For when, you know, you're taking a bath or, you know, whatever. So I thought that was really, really cool to read about her a little. I mean, that's like a whole business empire. And I mean, her home decor line, that's sold in a lot of stores. I mean, that, like, really, she must be like Superwoman. I don't know if I could do all that. I don't know if a lot of people could do all that. I would think, like, just one of those things would be a lot to do. So I just thought that was kind of incredible. I'm kind of excited to see her new TV channel, Magnolia Market. I mean, I guess, like I said, Fixer Upper is going to be on there. There's going to be a few other shows. And I'm not sure, you know, everything that's going to be on there, but I kind of want to watch it. I want to watch it literally just for Fixer Upper. I think that's a cool show. If you're into home design and you know, it's a cool show. And kind of gives you ideas of how you'd want to decorate a room. And I liked seeing the houses transformed at the end of it. And when I play Sims, I used to like to watch shows like that and try to build the houses, you know, houses inspired by the show. And to see those houses go from like what they originally were designed as to, you know, the way they look after all the work they put in. I mean, it's huge transformation. It really is. But really, I mean, I'm not even kidding. The next thing she needs to open is a bank to store her money. Because 20 million, like, stop passing that around. I mean, I don't think you need much more. Oh, goodness. I thought that was crazy. And then to think that she could quadruple that to like 100 million, I mean, that's something. I mean, they must be smart business people. And in the magazine, it said she's the more practical one. And she does a lot more, like, she also does a lot more of the design work on Fixer Upper. The kind of, said her husband's more creative and she's more practical when it comes to the business. Which is why they make, you know, really good, they kind of balance each other out. It's why they make really good teammates on there. And he does more of like the construction work too, and she does a lot of kind of small home design, kind of a lot of the home design touches as well. So they really balance each other out, and I think that's kind of cool. But I mean, it could be quite a gamble. It's kind of risky, and I mean, they're gonna be doing that in 2021, I guess, or this year. I think they had to delay it a little. I think it was originally supposed to be the end of this year that Magnolia TV was gonna come out, but because of COVID, it got really delayed. But it is a gamble. They could be risking a lot, and I guess they started out with pretty much nothing when they got married, and now to think they have 20 million, that's nuts. And you know, I imagine for them that's scary to take that big a risk, because they could either lose a lot or gain a lot. So I was excited to read that in my magazine, and I kind of just wanted to touch on that on a YouTube video. I didn't know if anyone else knew that. Because I was thinking that might be cool to do on some videos too, talk about some of the, you know, latest celebrities. And I didn't want to do any, like, some of the bad or controversial gossip. Cause I guess sometimes that seems, you know, a little much, and so you don't know how much of that is rumors and whatnot in magazines. But I thought this was kind of a good thing about her, and I wanted to touch on the good. I think we need more of that positivity. But just think, Fixer Upper will be back on Magnolia TV. I want to see that. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye everyone.